I started to make quilts when I was 5 years old. As a child, I liked scrapbooks, postage stamps, quilts.
For artist and businesswoman Teresa Barkley, the Midtown Direct is a daily commute by train and her largest quilt thus far.
Some of the towns represented are Maplewood, South Orange, Newark.
The Maple Leaf Diner, Roman Gourmet, Bill and Harry's Chinese restaurant, the park, the soccer fields. This is all about life in Maplewood. And this is Newark. So this is the big buildings downtown. This is Sacred Heart. And this is the Meadowlands and the highway and the overpasses.
Teresa uses quilt making to describe her commute from New Jersey, from finding a seat on the train to the New York skyline.
The Twin Towers. The favorite part of my commute was when they first came into view. I put the quilt away for many years. I came back to working on it and decided that I would make it a commemorative piece. It is sort of a parallel to life, figuring out how to put it all together into something that's meaningful.
The Patchwork exhibit at the Newark Museum features 30 quilts with a variety of design topics, from life in a Chinese restaurant to patriotic scenes such as Philadelphia's Memorial Hall to family albums and so-called crazy quilts. Exhibition curator Ulysses Dietz.
Some of the stories are very mysterious and we know everything except why they made the quilt. We can only guess. The very earliest quilt we have in the exhibition is just a blue and red, very graphic quilt from the early 19th century that looked like a piece of modern design 100 years ago.
Brenda Jackson is a museum volunteer.
It was a social thing. They all have a narrative, and I think that's what I like about all of the quilts. They tell a story. Some of them it's about bridal, some things about the afterlife.
Fabric with imagery, with bright colors, with contemporary fabrics, vintage fabrics.
You look at these quilts that took a mother and a daughter 10 years to produce, and just expressing a gift of color theory and organization, really a gift of visual design.
Some quilts have hidden surprises.
So this is about the Meadowlands. It's about the marshlands that you see. The idea of patchwork as a concept is complex.
Essex County College student Shansay Barnes.
Quilts were women's way of expressing their opinions about politics and religion. I never knew that about quilts.
For museum director Mary Sue Sweeney Price, quilt making is a forum for free expression.
Women bent the rules and exercised creativity. Their lives were pretty rigidly prescribed in terms of their duties and responsibilities or gender roles, but boy, you could just sort of let it all loose when you started quilting. And what beauty they created.
A patchwork of creative freedom at the Newark Museum. For NJ Today, this is Susan Haig with New Jersey Arts News.